Hello and welcome back to Uncommonly Common. That's right, I've got merch. It's not for sale. For my birthday, my awesome, cool aunt got me this shirt for my birthday. So, Aunt Julie, I know you're watching this. Thank you. I love it. I would have texted you, but I figured this would be cooler. So for today's video, I'm going to be looking at ridiculous Wikihow articles. So let's check them out. Okay, so for the first article we're going to be looking at today is titled, How to Fake Your Own Death. The first thing I find interesting about this article is that it was updated June 2nd, 2020. We're all in quarantine. Who needs to fake their own death in quarantine? Like what's the need for this article to be updated on June 2nd? Oh, and it looks like 87% of readers found this article helpful. That scares me. Part 1, disappearing completely. Deciding whether or not you really want to do this. Faking your death is against the law almost everywhere. I wonder why. You'll be able to have no contact with any friends or relatives. If you decide to let them in on it, they'll most likely call the police or betray you in the end. Why is it so evil? Like, if they're your friends, then will they betray you in the end? They're most likely just trying to help you out because you're crazy for just doing this. If you must let anyone know, try an understanding friend who will, for whatever reason, never rat you out to the police. For whatever reason. I wonder if the people who wrote this article ever, had friends. Okay, plant a note for your suicide before disappearing. I hope, no kids are reading this article. Oh, part 2. I like how this is assuming that it worked. So the part 2 is starting your new life. You faked your own death so well that it already worked. And apparently it worked for 87% of the readers. So, okay, let's look at the questions in this article. I don't know what this was. Can I still run for president if I fake my death? Why did this help 183 people? This person says, what if I have a paper due tomorrow? See, that's a kid. That's gotta be a kid, right? Like nervous, when they run away.
What if I have a paper due tomorrow?
And then the community answer is, write your paper. Faking your death is a lot harder than writing a paper. That is true. Oh, whoa. Okay, so here we go. Here's the top answerer answering this question. Would it be helpful if I learned a different language? Absolutely. However, don't enroll in classes under your own name, or don't officially graduate. It's suspicious if you disappear and they check and you graduated from Dutch classes. They'll go and look for you in Amsterdam. I'm afraid for humanity.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Boy, I'm moving on to the next one. How to pronounce memes. Are you one of the millions of internet users who enjoy their daily stream of meme content while harboring a dark secret that you don't know how to actually pronounce meme? Don't worry, according to Oxford English Dictionary and many other sources, the correct pronunciation for meme is meme, rhymes with team. Why is there an article if they're explaining this in the description? See, I don't even need to read the article now. How to stop hating children. Okay, ask questions. Remember that children, while not yet fully developed, are people with personalities, interests, and memories. Really? Are you sure? Because I don't think they are. I think they're all robots until 25. I know 18 in America is legally an adult, but I don't think personalities are formed yet, right? Because according to this, they're not fully developed yet. So yeah, I don't think they have personalities. The more you learn about child's inner life, the easier it will be for you to see the child as a person of value. Wait. 2 contradicting statements. They're not fully developed, but they're a person of value.
Come on, Wikihow.
I don't even want to read that one. The picture says it all for me. Whoa, so this next photo is the kid when he grows up. Same blue shirt and everything. I'm done with that one for now. I've had a good laugh. This next article is called How to Creep People Out. That should be kind of self-explanatory. You really need to read an article about how to creep people out. So this one was updated in 2020, where I live. That was kind of in the beginning of quarantine.
Fun activities to do in quarantine.
Do you ever get so annoyed with someone that you do anything to get them to back off? This article is totally directed towards being in quarantine. Step 1, stare. Maintain eye contact for uncomfortably long periods without moving your eyes away from theirs. Do it in weird positions, like from the side or peeking under your elbow to stare at the person from behind you. Like how you'd play it off if they spot you, like, oh, I smell awful today. That's what I pictured. That's how you'd play that off. 66% of the people who read this article found it helpful. Why? I feel like if you read this article and like take something out of it, that's creepy. Violate social boundaries or even grossed out by, oh my gosh, see, that's just intrusive. Like, oh yeah, my feet are freaky stinky when I get home. Yeah, wanna smell? I don't know how creepy that is. I just feel like that's weird. This article is creeping me out. Or talk about odd topics like making mini golf windmills is a hobby of mine. You should try it sometimes. It makes you look better. Yo, raise your hand if you've ever made a mini golf windmills, and if it's a hobby of yours, like, yeah, sign me up. If they still haven't backed off, okay, so this is assuming that they haven't thought you're creepy and backed off by then. If they haven't, then they are the creep. Like, if I was trying to creep someone out and they just, like, didn't care, I feel like that would make me way more worried and creeped out. Have you ever made mini golf windmills? It's a hobby of mine. And then the person was still like, yeah, that guy's cool. That would creep me out way more. 5, act like a nerd. What's wrong with nerds? I wish I was a nerd, but I am nowhere smart enough. This brain can barely hold in the English language. Not even this brain can barely, see? Snort. I just got the new World of Warcraft game. I only played that for like 18 hours straight. I'm only level 79 so far, snort. That's not a nerd. That's a geek with a snorting problem. I feel offended by step 5 of this article. Thanks, Wikihow. Let them know how ridiculous they seem to you. If someone like this thinks of me weird, I would feel amazing. I would feel more normal than I've ever felt in my life. 6, sound like a stalker. Okay, that went from 1 to 100 real quick. From like pushing up your glasses and nerd laugh to
Sound like a stalker.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
that's it for this article. Is there anything special I could do with my face? Like looking at the person I want to creep out with cross-eyed or something like that. I feel like the first 4 words. I meant the first 4 words of the answer. Creeps me out enough when the community answer says, normally what I do. Glad to know we're getting personal experience with this one. Can I creep out people by staring at them and drooling? Someone goes, yes, that would probably creep people out. Yeah. 130 people found that helpful. What do I do if I try to creep people out and it doesn't work? So I like how someone like took this article, like we read the whole thing. They read the entire article, tried it, and it didn't work. Why wouldn't it work? I creeped myself out when I was sitting in that corner just testing out.
Just to suffer.
Step like 2. Yikes. This takes dedication. Like, fam, you've got to dedicate your life to this. It takes years of practice and dedication. That last article was a doozy, and I think I'm gonna end it here.
Why are we still here?
So, oh boy.
Just to suffer.
This is the end of the video, I guess. Take all of that information as you will. Join me next week when I might post on Uncommonly Common. Cool that I have merch now. For me only, it's exclusive. It was limited time offer that was only offered 1 day and like only for 1 person, so you couldn't have gotten it anyway. Thank you for watching my video. I genuinely hope you enjoyed it and it made you laugh. And I'll hopefully see you next week if I post again on Uncommonly Common, where we will do some more Uncommonly Common stuff. So yeah, join me then. Alright, bye guys, have a good day. See you later.